Hi there, from wherever you are watching us. This is Golden Minute Show. I am your host, Anbi. As usual, this is the place where we talk about mothers. This is where we talk about labor. This is where we talk about pregnancy. This is where we talk about childbirth. This is the place where we are fighting against maternal mortality and fetal mortality with love and passion. Today, I am privileged to have Pastor CHOMBA from Kerugoya and the dear wife, Pastor Mary. It's a pleasure having you. So welcome. This is Golden Minute Show.
Thank you.
This is where we love women.
Thank you.
Yes, we talk about women. This is where we are fighting to save a woman and that baby. We must save the mother. We must save the baby. So how are you?
I'm good and I'm excited to be in this show.
Thank you very much. Hi, Pastor.
Hi.
It's a pleasure having you.
Pleasure having you. Thank you.
Pastor,
Yeah.
other than being a pastor, is there anything else that you do for a living?
Oh yeah, I do. Other than being a pastor, I'm personally working for Olin Sacco as the marketing manager. Quite a demanding job. Olin is a big sacco. It's a big sacco in Nairobi, we in Kerugoya, we in Kitengela, we in Moya, planning to go all the way to Mombasa. So that's all over me as I do the pastoral work.
That's very good. You are a pastor but still sowing your bread somewhere else. This is very great. Now, we are here to talk about babies.
Wow.
Mom, how many babies so far?
I have 2 babies and as you can see, I'm expecting a third baby.
Wow.
And I am happy and I'm proud about it. It's an exciting experience.
We count every baby as a golden minute because it's that minute that you're called mom. It's a golden minute. That minute that you called him and said, you are a father now. It's a golden minute. So you have had 2 golden minutes and you're waiting for another minute.
Yes.
It will come in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Now, let's talk about the first baby. How was it?
Well, the first baby is a son.
That's
His
good.
name is Blessed Gashoki, CHOMBA.
Good.
And it was not very easy because it was the very first pregnancy. There was a lot of uncertainty and not even knowing exactly what to expect.
And how to behave.
And how to behave, of course. Sometimes you are shy, sometimes
You
feel
don't
like
want to be seen you're pregnant.
Oh yes, and sometimes you just want to show off.
Yes.
That now time has come for me to be blessed. And with the time, I adopted when you know, there comes a time when you can't hide a pregnancy. And we went through the journey for 9 months without much of a problem.
That's good.
And he was there, he supported me a lot. He would do some even domestic duties to make it comfortable and easy for me.
You're blessed.
And I thank God for that. Yes, please.
Now, let's talk about this day when you went into labor. Was it in the morning, afternoon, or in the middle of the night?
I remember very well. It was very early in the morning, around 5. I was thinking how I'll wake up and prepare to go for work. I had not even started my leave. So I went to the washrooms and assuming it was just a normal nature call. And the water broke.
Shikilia hapo. The water has broke, Pastor.
Don't even remind me. No. One of the things probably I must appreciate is how God has created women. The adaptability of women is far much better than the rest of us men. Especially now, being the first one, I mean the first child.
The first baby.
First baby. My wife was slim. Now, psychologically, they're adapting into now you have this big mama in the house. She was used to almost doing everything for me. All of a sudden, our roles have switched off into I'm like now the house boy, trying to make her comfortable.
Sure.
I've never done someone else, probably, whose life is dependent on me. We are young in marriage, not very much in terms of cash flow. So in terms of where do we go to the hospital, I was not driving then. So when like now in the morning you're told that now we need to leave.
The waters have broken.
The waters have broken.
Didn't you ask whether it is a tap in the bathroom
I didn't
that has broken?
Well, Number one, I'd been psychologically prepared through, I mean, a lot of like, this is what to expect. But at that point, obviously, you panic. You don't know whether it's an emergency in terms of what comes next, how many more hours before you get to the hospital. You don't have a cab standby. Probably now you're talking about the maths. It's early in the morning. But obviously, you managed. God's grace. Thank God.
Were the bags ready?
Yes, I had packed my bag 1 month earlier because I didn't want to take chances. So there is a lady, a friend of mine, who kept on walking the journey with me.
It's good to have a friend.
Yes, and she was like a mentor in that.
We call them birth partners.
Birth partners, wow, that's a new term. And she was good. She had told me, she had instructed me that I should be ready. Now that I'm in the 9th month, I should be ready anytime. So I had a bag well packed, and I didn't have issue with packing. So immediately I realized the water have broken. I went direct to him, and he was asleep. It was around 5. So I woke him up and I sensitized him that we must go. We must, or else you will be here to receive the baby.
You will be the midwife.
You'll be the midwife. I didn't know how long it will take, but as long as I saw that that experience, I felt we needed to act urgently. So we left the house. He called a taxi. Then I called a lady who went with us. And so we went to the hospital. Now
let's arrive at the hospital.
Yes.
Now you hear, was there any pain?
Oh yeah, I could sense some pains from the front, the lower abdomen, and the back.
Radiating to the back.
Yes, radiating to the back, to and fro. And they were becoming, as I continued going to the hospital, while we were traveling, because we went far, we went to Tomotomo Hospital. It took some time, so I felt like the pains were increasing as we went. But at some point, when we arrived in the hospital, we were received. But at some point, it's like it cleared. So I kept asking the sisters there, what could be this? What could be the meaning of this? I came with pain.
So you were admitted the very first, that same day?
Yes, that same day. I was admitted. By 8, we were there.
That's very good. Now, when did the baby come?
The baby came at around 4 in the evening.
That was about 12 hours since the water has broke.
Yes. And anxiety was building.
Tell us that one unique thing that you did. Did you scream?
Well, I may not remember exactly what happened. But what I really know is I prayed. I prayed a lot, but that pain was like somebody needs to respect the mother. That is what I kept shouting.
Every woman says that.
I kept shouting in that river word that somebody needs to respect the mother, because I felt like that pain was not the way it came at around 3. The pain was too much. I felt like hell was breaking loose, and that is what I kept shouting. And I thank God for the midwives there, the sisters. We call them the sisters, and they were so supportive. They kept, soothing our bags, and but at the point, I felt like I don't want even that thing you used to listen to the fetal.
It's called a fetoscope.
Fetoscope, yeah.
Okay. Before the baby comes, let's go for a break. We will be back. Welcome back. We still continue with our discussion with this lovely couple, Pastor Chomba, the pastor at People's Church, Kagumo. Yeah. It's a pleasure once again. Now, kindly tell me, your wife is in hospital. She is in so much pain. What was going around your mind at that time?
Well, my wife is at hospital. I'm alone. I'm outside. I'm thinking anything can happen. Memories flashback of people who have been in labor and never made out. Now that I'm understanding more in terms of spiritual warfare, then I can tell you at that time the devil really talks to you. Of all the possibilities of things going wrong. The other thing, although the technology then was not as advanced as now, there are issues like how would the baby be like? A normal child.
Abnormal
child. Possibility of losing. So as a result of that, I kept on going back. Every like 2-4 minutes, I'm back. 30 minutes, I'm back. 40 minutes, I'm back. Until at one time, I went, met her. I was trying to lead into as the nurses are doing. It's like, please, I don't want to see you here again.
Oh my God.
Now you can imagine. All of a sudden, I'm an enemy now. She really screamed, I don't want to see you anywhere near.
She felt like you're the cause. Now, let's talk about the second baby.
Yes.
You got pregnant again.
Yes.
So the first one was not a warning enough.
It was not a warning enough. You know, something about, I want to call it grace, the grace of God. How women, we have been created by God. Immediately you have seen the baby. The memories of the pain are like, wow. It's like, you know, it was like just a cup of water and that's all. So I went back to the process of getting another baby, and we separated our babies. It has been like our culture. That was the big boy was now 6.5 years.
6.
Yes. And now I'm going for the second baby.
Wow.
Her name is Peace Jerry CHOMBA, a very charming, beautiful girl, and we love her very much. She's at the right. Now, what happened that this delivery was not like the other one, and something I've realized over the 3 experiences I'm having is it's like every pregnancy has its own unique experience.
Shikilia hapo. Every baby is unique. Every pregnancy is unique.
Yes.
Just like the way we are different.
Precisely.
Every delivery comes its own style.
Yeah, it comes with its own style, its own challenges. And so this one was very different from the other one. I could do everything in the house. I didn't have much problem. I was a bit relaxed other than the first one. But what happened when the day to get the baby came, the water broke in the morning as usual, and the expectation was I'll go to the hospital, and by 4 I'll be holding my baby.
Just like the other one.
Just like the other one. Hey, it didn't happen. In fact, the water broke on a Tuesday, and I got my baby on a Friday.
That was long.
It was such a painful duration, those days that I stayed there. I remember one evening, it's like I was even entering into a depression, because I remember coming from the outside, and one of the sisters came and asked me, where are you coming from, at around 3 a.m. in the morning. And she asked me, where are you coming from? And I told her I had gone to drop an empty bottle of soda in the dustbin, and she followed me and made sure that I went to my bed, because
she thought you were absconding.
Precisely. And then I came to learn that something was not right. That minute I called him and I told him hard decisions must be made. And I said, the moment the doctor comes, I would demand to be taken to a theater, because I'm feeling like now the baby has gone down. I'm feeling
it's taking too long.
It's taking too long.
Now tell me about this moment now that she has to be delivered.
Now what happened, I was induced, and I delivered normally. But
no, for the sake of that viewer, when we talk about induction, it's when the labor doesn't come and a certain drug has to be given for the woman to go into labor to get the pains to deliver.
Thank you.
You are induced.
So I was induced. I was given a few tablets I put under the tongue. I don't know the terminologies they were calling it, but what I know is it happened. So I was told that now I wait for like 3 hours. So they kept on checking, they kept on checking, and at a point I was told I needed to walk out, to have some walking. I don't know.
To ambulate.
Well, to ambulate as you call it. Yes. And I felt like no. Something is happening. I could feel like something is happening. And I did something crazy. I don't know whether I call it crazy or pastor teaches us faith. So I did something by faith. I held the small bed and I said, now there is the power to accelerate. The pain was too much. I could not bear and I could not even walk as they were advising me to walk around. I held and I shouted that I pray that something must accelerate. And I felt like the baby was coming out. I don't know whether the instincts or what. So I climbed the bench where I was resting, not the The birthing.
Not the labor bed.
Not the labor bed. And they came, they wanted to listen to the
baby,
to the fetal heart rate, as you call them. So when I went up the bed, I took strength from the sisters who were watching me and who wanted to listen. I told them, just wait. I'll sleep comfortably so that you can listen. But I was gathering energy. I'm sorry I did this, but I didn't have an option. I pushed without being told, now this is the time. You
gave them the baby?
I'm telling you, by the time they came, the baby, the head was out. And from there, I thought now it's time to relax. And it was not time to relax, because everything else that comes after the baby refused to come out. Now,
that's a story. The baby was normal.
The baby was normal, the baby cried, and it was just amazing to look at her.
Back to Pastor, where were you?
Praying.
Yes, men pray for us when we are in labor ward. Men either pray for us or they go to the bar. Thank God you are praying for her. No,
I'll tell you, like now, somebody will tell you that I am with you on this. I know what you are feeling. I'll tell you, we don't know what women are feeling. Sometimes it reaches a point where you have an emotional disconnect. When you look at them, I used to get into the ward, and I could hear the screaming of the women at another level that you just feel pain in your heart. For now, sure, I can agree with her. If you see someone insult her mother, something is wrong with your head.
She's buying herself or himself curses for free.
I can tell you, because at that moment, especially the very last period before she gave birth to the child, I went there and I didn't like what I saw, because there's nothing you can do. I appreciate the nurses because they seem to be in charge of the situation, but I think somebody should do something to my wife. I mean, you can't just watch her like that.
Yeah.
You know, until once asked me, please leave us. Kindly keep yourself
Let us do what we know best.
And I tell you, that's the time now you realize that faith can be stretched to the maximum.
It is true.
Then now I'll receive this call, the baby has come, so I'm rushing to get the baby, but my wife is not talking.
Oh my God.
You see, my wife is not talking. I have no one tell me what is happening. They are stretching her out to another room.
But in short, you were there for her.
Yeah, I was there.
That was very good. As we come back, we will hear about now this that we are expecting. Kindly keep with us. Continue sending your comments through the number on your screen. Wow, back to our beautiful couple once again. And as you can see, we are blessed once more.
Oh, yes.
Now, can we talk about this, please? How does it feel so far?
It's exciting. It's an exciting moment, although there are challenges here and there. But we are trusting God for a smooth end of this journey.
How prepared are you for that Labor Day?
Well, I'm prepared. I will face it. Yes, I will face it.
Now, one advice from a midwife. On that day, don't expect this baby to come like the first baby. For the last 2 times, the waters have broken in the morning.
Yes.
This might not happen. The waters might not even break till the head is there. So I just want you to be very positive that this baby is special. This is not that boy, it's not that girl.
Okay.
This is a special baby. So don't have the mentality that, sister, wangu wengine maji naradukanga asubuhi. No, this is a unique baby, it's a special being. So kindly be open, have an open mind, be very positive, cooperate with your doctor, cooperate with your midwife. By the way, unaendanga clinic?
Yes, ninaendanga clinic.
That is very nice. Now let's go to Pastor. Pastor, now many, should I say now many, let me say men. Because you're here representing men, and especially the African man. Once the woman is pregnant, she's still expected to play the role of a woman, the role of a wife, and do any other job. She's employed, yes, she should go, everything else. You've been there for the 2 pregnancies. This far, how is he this far?
Wow, he's wonderful. He's very supportive. Yeah, he's as good as the first day we met.
That is very good.
Although there are challenges, because
Definitely.
of course, he is not the young man I saw.
And then also the family now, there are other two who still expect
the
his
attention.
care. Yes, the attention
is divided to the other children and the activities that he is doing. But generally, he's good.
That is very good.
Yeah, he's good. He's special.
Let's talk to Pastor. Tell us about, no, you've been there. What is this that kept you there for her?
Well, number one, it's an issue relationship.
Good.
Issue relationship. I've realized now we married them. This is our
15 years.
This is our 15th year, and every experience is new.
Sure.
There are challenges to relationship, and one of the things God has graced us to do for the last
15 years.
15 years been married, is that we have established a strong relationship. So that when challenges like now a switch over, like again now, there are so many things she can't do, probably, by the nature of now she's expectant. So how do I come in? I'm a pastor.
Sure.
Pastoring a church.
The church needs you.
The church needs me.
The job needs you.
The job needs me.
Other children need you.
Children need me.
And she needs you still.
And she needs me. Now, in the balancing, in that balancing, you will have to stoop a bit.
Sure.
As a man, in coming, I'm expectant. I've had that of I'm being treated for this lady. The ironing is right. So I wake up. I have my program outside.
Sure.
Now we have a reverse of role. I have to wake her sometimes up. She's not feeling very well. She has to go to job. I'm supposed to go to job. So there are some of the things that she does for me, I have to do for her. But now, because I have this understanding, for a season.
Sure.
See, this is our baby.
It's our baby.
It's not her baby, this is our baby. So the emotional attach begins now. So that even when the child is born, that emotional attachment is still there. Yes, that's our.
It's actually accepting that this is now, it's just a phase.
Yeah.
Itapita too.
Yeah.
No, there's a man there who is watching us and has not been able to balance between family, job, and any other responsibility. Can you talk to him and say, it's possible? Just
number one,
advise them what you
number one, what I would say is, we are African. That's what I say. I say I'm not African. I say I'm Christian. We must separate things here.
Sure.
As a Christian, what is expected of me? When you look at in the garden, God created Adam. He put Adam on the garden,
sure,
not on the table. So the issue of responsibility began in the very first man. See that? Number two, it was Adam's work to guard, to till the land and keep it. So as a man, it's your work. It's your work to make sure that your wife is comfortable, your wife is okay, and especially during this time, because you need her even after. So coming in strongly, I know it's as a man, I will tell you it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you have other roles, like a pastor, that you are supposed to go to the office. My office is very demanding. The organization I'm working for, my work as a pastor is equally very demanding. See that the church is growing. I have other responsibilities that I want to do, but I cannot assume, and men should not assume that the wife, the woman who sought herself.
Sure.
And especially now, the issue of house girls. In the evening, she's not there. Alikuwa ametumwa kwenda kuchukua maziwa.
Akaenda mpaka na pesa za maziwa.
Hata pesa za maziwa ameenda nayo.
Na alienda kwa jirani tu.
Yes. You see that? Now, how do you switch on?
And be the house girl that moment.
And be the house girl so that she does not grumble. Sometimes in the night, she's very uncomfortable. You see that? So the issue of by the time she's waking up tired, it's in the morning. All of us are supposed to go to work.
Sure.
See that she can't stand much. Sometimes like I have to drop her to a place of work and then come back to my place of work and keep time. Get her in the evening, know whether she's comfortable, get her to the house, make sure that everything is learning. But I'll tell them, every man, that's possible. It's possible to love your wife. It's possible to stay with your wife even in church time.
Sure.
It's possible to relate well. It's possible to stoop low and still not to lose your value as a man.
Let me go to a sensitive area. Can a man change diapers?
Well, he can, depending on the situation. One of the things I'll probably say, it depends on how you relate as a family. This is not your wife's baby. This is our baby.
It is true.
This is our baby.
So it's not a sin to change a diaper.
No, why?
It is your baby.
It's our baby.
It is our baby.
It's our baby.
Thank you very much.
It's our baby. I don't see anything much in that.
It is true.
Obviously, there is the level of like, you cannot come now, like, so wife tell me that it's your time now. Go change.
It is not changing the diapers in turns.
It's not about...
I hope you got that.
It's not changing diapers in terms, but it's like, surely, honestly, akona mtoto mmoja, akona huyu mwingine.
It is true.
Wote wanataka attention. Yani, you can't, chipping in, even if it's for a time, will that change you as a man? Can't change you.
Thank you very much, Pastor. It has been an honor to have you. You are a wonderful couple.
Thank you.
Kerugoya is proud of you.
Wow, pressure.
I know your church is proud of you. Continue working for God. Continue building this nation. You are our pride. You're building the nation together. So from us, that will be the end of our show today. It's good knowing that you're watching us. It's good knowing that you're building the nation with us still. Here we are fighting against maternal and fetal mortality with passion and love. From Golden Minutes, I'm your show host, Anbi. Bye.